1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Nationalities, cultures. Is there a phobia like that?
I would probably say dying. I think most people have an innate sense of survival, so dying would probably be a global phobia. And to touch back on what you said, where you're not quite sure where the fear of flying came from, and I mean, this is just completely perspective. It's just opinion-based. Maybe it's just the lack of control. For me, that's what it is with like open waters, heights, etc. It's a lack of control. If something goes wrong, I don't have control over the situation. I think that's probably why I fear heights or even enclosed spaces to a degree, because I don't have no control over the outcome if something was to go wrong.
Oh yeah. I think that answers my question. I think it's not having control, because if it's a car crash and you're alive, you can just, some car crashes you walk away from it, don't you? But then in a plane crash, it could crash into the ocean, or it could crash and go up in flames. Then that would be a problem. But then the one about I think that would be fear of drowning as well. I was just thinking about the one about cruise ships and all that. I think that would be related to the one of drowning as well. Yeah. So, just thinking about fears. Are there fears that are not phobia related? So they're just fears, like the fear of being in danger. For instance, there are certain countries that I wouldn't go on holiday. I wouldn't go holidaying in. And it's not because I don't like the country, it's just because my mind tells me that the likelihood of me getting in danger would be, and I'm not talking about war-torn countries, I'm talking about countries that you would think are relatively safe. And I'm talking about countries like Colombia, Mexico, Egypt, for instance. I wouldn't go. What other country would I not go to? I wouldn't go to Algeria. Are there countries that you wouldn't go to because you're afraid of something? Australia, I would. I know a lot of people are afraid to go to Australia because of the creepies and all the insects or spiders and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm afraid of that. Are there countries that... Would you go to Australia, for instance, bro?
Well, I was going to say, you wouldn't mind going there, but you've got to get on the aeroplane for about 24 hours. So that could be a problem for you, couldn't it? But yeah, I would go to Australia, certainly. I think there definitely are countries I wouldn't go to. And as you say, we don't count the war-torn places for obvious reasons. But I agree with you about South America. In some respects, I wouldn't mind seeing a country like Brazil, Argentina, but there's often stories. There was one today about the drug cartels in Mexico and Colombia. And frankly, it's quite frightening to see what can sometimes happen. And actually, there's a very...
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does.